All right, everybody. That's close enough. All right. 3 minutes to noon is noon to me. Cool day today. Cool day. All right. First off, got me some shirts. You know, hell yeah. So I just wanted to show that off real quick before I throw on my apron that hides everything. Another cool bit of info. As I was getting ready, what's up, Tucker? I got a package from a buddy of mine a buddy of a buddy who's been trying to get me to quit smoking. Well, not trying to get me to quit smoking. That makes them sound like assholes. The people have noticed how much I smoke during my live streams, and I'm proud to announce that in the past 2 days I have cut down dramatically. I went from smoking 2 packs a day to the past 2 days smoking only 1 pack. I borrowed a cheap little vape pen thing while I waited for this package. And I don't know what it looks like yet. I know what it is, but there was some shipping issues, this and that, and it's like I've been waiting for it, and it's here. So real quick before I light my forge, let me get started. It is a Breeze 2. I'm going to have to set that up. And a couple things of liquids to try out with it. Awesome. Game and Liquid Company. Alright. Thrills and Mad Dough. I'm going to try those out. Hey, Miss Becky, how are you doing? I think I got to pre-charge this, so I might do this. I might try and do this right now, or I may try and... Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing? Not quite there yet, buddy, but we'll see what happens. You know, just doing a quick little unboxing video from a buddy of mine. Okay. Oh. That's a lot of small parts that probably need to stay clean, and I'm really dirty. So I'm going to mess with that after I'm done forging today. But I got me a Aspire Breeze 2. That's really cool. This one that I've got right now is the batteries just, you know, I'll probably keep it recharging. Hey, what's up, Mr. Charles Nowitzki? Congratulations on winning Mr. Mickle's giveaway. That's a really cool thing that you just picked up. Also, another neat thing that I'm doing, Mr. Sam from Gordon Family Forge, he was gracious enough to send me a 360 camera and a whole bunch of other stuff. I got, this little, let's see how this works with this party's, little disco ball for the tutu party. He sent me a comic book that he wants me to change the faces of all the guys in it to my face, and various other little fun things. Thank you, Alan. That'll be really awesome as well. Set this over here. So in a minute, I'm going to go press record on this 360 camera to also record the live show, and then I'll take it and I'll edit, certain clips of it together. Let me actually do that right now. All right. We are now recording 360 degrees around my shop, watching me, and I'll take some select clips later on the computer, and I'll upload them after this, just so you guys can see what this thing is. And then I got a lot of playing with it. I believe Sam says that with this one, you can go live with it, but you have to set up a codec, so I might also get with him later on and figure that out. Well, hello, Mr. Aaron. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the island. All right, I'm going to don my apron, light my forge, and today I've got a couple projects. I want to knock out a bunch of moabos and discuss some of the stuff that I might be bringing to Quad State. I noticed Roy did that yesterday on his live stream, and I've been meaning to, however, just haven't yet. I don't have a lot of stuff. I don't have like piles of scrap metal. Hello, Mr. Billy. What I do have is I have a good 20 or 30 pounds of these, you know, just old rusted drill bits that I might bring and, you know, have fun with that. I've got probably a large box full of various size bath fan motors, all working, all good condition. These make great forge blower motors. I also have a pile of brake drums and rotors and such. What's up, Mr. Mickle? You know, basically forge making gear. What's up, Anson? Well, watch what you can or catch me on the replay. That's all cool. So, yeah, while I don't have a whole ton of tools and stuff to bring and sell and all that stuff, I do have forge making gear that I can bring. And I'm told that they make good knives. So it's like rotor or brake rotors, just for whatever people want to use them for. Cool, I have them. All right, and also I was thinking about my hammers when I do get to making my hammers, because I'm also going to work a little bit today on my hammer eye punch. It's just been a crazy busy week this week. You know, hot, lot of trenching today. You know, at work throughout the week, just really busy, and I haven't had much time to actually get out here. I'm a little bit behind on things that I wanted to do before Quad State. However, one thing that I would like to do is a hammer. Hopefully before Quad State, will probably be finished after Quad State. And I was thinking of doing a twist on it. I don't know about that. So what I might do is take a hammer and kind of make, where is it at? Kind of do sort of a moabo themed hammer, you know, if I can figure it out. Not so much with all the cuts and slits and openings to make it a bottle opener kind of thing, but at least with the eyes and the decorative face to make it look like a skull. You know, I'm going to figure it out and play with that and see if it works. You know, and then make a hammer out of it. All right, let me light the forge and get started. And that right there is the 360 camera. It's just staring at me like some creepy robot. Hi, and if I walk over here, you could still see me, you know, on the future video that I upload. So, you know, there's going to be kind of a little bit of meta humor going on throughout the day, probably. All right. Doing this, lighting. Should probably close my flute, my ashtray. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, also featuring, actually drinking out of the Dragon Flower Creation cup that I have. If you haven't already, check her out, Miss Stella Blue at Dragon Flower Creations, link in the description. You know, fantastic work of art right there. Custom. Alright. Let's see. Right, yeah. Now, all right. Also, another big important thing today. At 2 p.m. Eastern or 7 p.m. British Standard Time or BST, Bristol Standard, I'm not sure. Penny's time. Miss Penny over there at the New Penny Forge is going live for the first time. To celebrate her 250 subscriber show. Now, I want everybody here to show her some support. Come on over here, bring your friends, you know, everybody come over here. We're all gonna like give her a hoorah, show her some love before she goes live. I'm sure she's really nervous. Everybody's first live show is a real big so, you know, just want to show her how easy it is. You just make sure that this camera, you know that it's your friend. You know, your friend that you've known for a long time. A friend that'll go to jail for you. And I am gearing up also to make some Damascus. I've got acid, I've got my acid container, I've got 15 and 20, I got mower blades, just a few little other odds and ends to pick up before I actually do it, and then I actually have to build a billet for it and go at it with that. Let me set my chat so that it's not hidden. I want to see it. There we go. And I'm getting messages and one sec, my brother's texting me. But yeah. It's been quite a while now since I've had a cigarette, so kind of trying to play with my head here. Alright, so I made these last week specifically to make a moabo, or for the moabo stock. And coincidentally, it also holds this, you know, my hammer eye punch, which I still need to do some work on. I need to flatten here a bit and then nice and round it out. And instead of grinding it, I think I'll literally just take and forge it flat. Or not flat, flatter, thinner. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit today. And obviously, I need to knock out some moabos to bring to quad state. So I'm gonna stick that in the fire. And what the hell? You think I can do anything with that just yet, or I might wait. I might wait on playing with that. What do they say? Too many pokers in the fire? Too many irons in the fire? Did I turn my chat off, or is everybody just really quiet? Oh. No, everybody's talking. It's just I didn't. That would be go figure the West Coast time. I don't know. What's up, Mr. Drayson? Thank you, Drayson. JT. He's sending me some beard bands and beard balm and stuff, and some metal. I'm gonna fail at making some Damascus, so I might as well have an audience. Yeah. You hear the crickets or something? Maybe cicadas. Right. Setting me up with a bit of, where do I put this where it's not going to fall out anywhere? Working with thick stock over here, so it's going to take a while to heat it all up. Now, I'm sure Penny will pop in at some point. She may be. Yeah, no problem with that, Tucker. I don't expect I would like everybody who can, who's one of my watchers who doesn't, to at least come back later for Penny's show at 2 p.m. Eastern. At least pop in and say hi, show some love. If you're able, that would be fantastic. I'm sure she'd really appreciate it. She's probably busy getting ready right now. Yes, that's good. Carrie? Because she's a pain in the ass to carry? Yeah. I may be being bold, but I know that when I first do a Damascus, I would like to do I'd like to try my first one to be a feather Damascus and see how bad I can screw it up. I think my battery just died. See? Carrie Fisher, that's a good one. I'm going to do that. Anvil's name is Carrie. Carrie Fisher. And I need to unplug you. Plug you in, and this is why I still keep some actual cigarettes around, guys. Is because that battery just dies left and right. I'm hoping that I won't have that problem with the Aspire. What's up, Devil Dan? Carrie Fisher, that's the name. I'm hoping that I won't have the problem with the Aspire for the battery issue and the running out of fluids issue constantly. I believe they do, but I am not entirely certain. I'd like to get to the point where I can monetize, but not at the expense of viewers. I'd rather have viewers than monetize. On that subject as well, there are a lot of people that I'm subscribed to that I really love their videos. I love watching them work, and I love watching them do their thing. I have only so much time in the day. I've got a full-time job, and then I've got to work on my yard work here, and forging that you guys don't see on camera. Sometimes I'll throw on a camera, sure. So getting a chance to sit down and watch a whole series of videos, it's like I try to every morning. I try to, while I'm in the truck at work, all sorts of stuff. But if I don't get a chance to watch a video, please don't take that as that I'm not interested or not supportive of you. I am super supportive of all the hobby smiths, all the full-time blacksmiths. I'm fully supportive of everybody in this craft. And I'm especially supportive of those of you who go and put yourself out there on YouTube. It takes, for those of you who smith but don't record, it takes quite a bit of effort to do this, especially live. Live streaming smiths, it's tough work. It's not so much that, am I going to mess up, but it's in addition to, you don't so much lose yourself in the work because you're talking and engaging with people. Yeah. And to get this fire going, see? That's my point. I'm sure it's a hell of a lot easier to do a live show when you've got a propane forge, because you just set that piece of metal in there and you do your little flat foot dance. and then the metal's hot, right? You know, I gotta stay back here and work this. I can't jump over there and read comments, or it takes forever to heat a piece of steel out. See, what I do is I run a Wi-Fi extender on a ladder out there, which, if you're watching this look that way, you could probably see the ladder through the door. Sorry, pointing to the 360 camera. Big, thick steel, you gotta get it nice and hot. Again, I urge you to go check out Dragonflower Creations. She does fantastic work. Try this out. Yeah, this is a nice Harbor Freight opened up near me, and I went and picked up one of their 3-pound cross peens, so that I have a cross peen that's not a big old 4-pounder. And that needs to get way hotter. See you, Mr. Mickle. Can't wait to see your new forge setup. Hey, Mr. Sam. I am also recording this live stream on the 360 camera, and I'm going to be doing cuts and clips and posting that later. Yeah, man. You know what I might do? Square off that head so that it's not... today I am just working on my hammer eye punch a little bit, and I'm going to be making moabos here shortly. As many moabos as I can make before Miss Penny goes live. And actually I might switch to that, because that's kind of a more important product right now. Moabos are... This is a moabo. Mother of all bottle openers. You know. That really needs some more heat. I believe, somebody is sending me some 1 1/8" mild steel to work with. To make moabos out of. and that'll probably move a lot better than this, what I'm assuming is 4140, maybe 5160. Hi and bye, Mr. Schooner. How you doing, Hubcap? Yeah, I can shoot you a message there, Mr. Mickle. I'm doing pretty good today. Man, I got like 2 Tractor Supplies close by me. What do you need, Alan? I can probably look into it and bring some stuff to Quad State. But yeah, there's a Tractor Supply over there. Tucker, hammer drift. What was gifted to me was this nice piece of large 5160, which I believe was a large crowbar. I am off Monday. Not sure what I'll be doing. Probably cleaning up over there. As some of you guys saw in one of my video shorts. I did a little walkthrough of my backyard area, and I got a lot to do. So I will likely be laboring on my Labor Day weekend. All right. See, that anvil edge really makes a big difference in how quickly that sets up. How soon am I trying to do? Hey, Thomas. How soon am I trying to do my 250? Yes, Alan, isn't that a piece of a crowbar you told me? A 5160 crowbar? I know I got it from you. Railroad track bar. Okay. Okay, yeah, for some reason I was thinking it was a crowbar, maybe because of the shape of it. But alright, yeah, railroad track bar. And after I make my drift, my punch, hammer-on punch, is when I'm going to make the drift, and then I'm going to start making the hammers with the stock. If I had any extra, I would send it to you. I'm trying to think of what I might have floating around. At best, possibly a chunk of, I don't know how that would work. This moabo stock is 1 inch thick, but it's rusty, rusty, nasty. Thinking better than 5160? Alright. Alright. Right. So for a skull, that basic shape right there forms the jaw. How's it going, Mr. John Coffey? All right. See ya, hubcap. All right. That forms what's going to be the jaw of it. Now let me get it nice and heated so that I can make the eyes. Ooh. It's a hot one today. I need like old Ting Ting's got, and have somebody standing there with the camera reading me the chat transcript. I need me a Brad. Monday. I would love to watch it depending on the time. I have a guy coming over on Monday to make a rose for his girl. So that slot's kind of reserved, but I will try and make it. Drop forging. Whew! That's hot right up there, going right up where you. That's how you upset a block. Oh, you know what's okay? Look what I found in my garage here. And a whole bunch of bits for it. But so and I got a big old tank back there somewhere. So I might do a bit of if I can make one big enough, that'll make drifting that hammer a lot quicker. It'll definitely make doing my roses, texturing the roses really quick. Get your ass back up here. Every time I try to hit something with a hammer, it runs away. Get a lot more heat on that. I need to bring that to like yellow heat. I really want those eyes to go to open up. My neighbor over there was burning some wood. Hey, Miss Penny. Oh, Mr. Charles Nowitzki. I have one. Right there. I just thought I could get away with not using it. Hi, Miss Penny. All right. Oh, Tucker, that sucks. Miss Penny, how are you preparing? How are you doing getting ready for your live stream? All these people are here to support you. Everybody show Miss Penny some love. Congratulations, Miss Penny, for reaching 250 subscribers. Everybody give her a clap. But nobody give her the clap. Just give a clap. Terrible jokes. Terrible jokes. That sucks. That, Tucker, is when you take your foot and you just step into the water. No. Big old googly-eyed moabo, this one is. I'll tell you what, he is none too happy to see that hammer coming right at his face. He's like, oh! Alright, that's the eyes. Let me show you that. Show you where I'm at with those eyes and how I do that. What's that? Alright. There's the moabo so far. Don't worry, Miss Penny. Like I said, treat the camera like it's your good close friend. Now what I do is I take a little punch here and I start the eyes in there to kind of give a channel for the metal to move away from, and then I use the ball peen and I spread it out really nicely, kind of going that way and that way with the metal to separate them. Alright, now I'm going to put some details on it. Clean my anvil off a little bit. Put some details. And like I said, this is something that I'd like to try and do on a hammer one day. You know, not so much shrinking an end, or maybe fullering here, but not fullering here, and then do... Alright, man. That's the way I do most of them, you know, with the big old bugged out eyes. But, you know, this one I tried, I smashed the face down to change the shape of the eyes, It kind of worked. I'll leave the eyes as it is. What's up, Mr. Peter? It's the man, the legend. Let me tell you guys what happened last night, or the night before. Time flows weird for me. All right. So, Mr. Ting Ting over there at Counterline Forge was doing one of his hammer waffles, and I was drunk. I couldn't figure out my phone, and he was getting people to jump in on it to raise the hammers and stuff like that. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it, you know. And it's like, I had the money in the bank, but I'm not on my PayPal, and I couldn't figure it all out. And then it was asking for routing numbers, and I'm like, I don't have that paperwork anywhere near me. All that. I was just having a pain in the ass trying to figure it out. And Mr. Peter, I'm like minimized and looking at other stuff and trying to figure it out. And all of a sudden I hear, all right, Yamez has got a ticket in. Thank you, Peter. Or thank you, Dad Rats. And it's like, did somebody just buy me a ticket? And of course, Mr. Peter Tricker got me into the raffle. I didn't win, but just the chance was amazing. And thank you so much, Peter. He is the man, the legend, the one and only Peter Dad Rats Tricker. And I'm going to be sending you some stuff with, hey, Miss Bolson, how you doing, Jenny? I'm going to be, I think the dog face would work for that. I'm going to be sending stuff overseas with Miss Penny when she goes back, and she's going to give them to you. That's an excuse for you to get to her shop. So, fun stuff. I know you said you wanted one of the keychain things, so I'll do that. So, everybody give that man, yeah, y'all already are. Give that man an applause. Yeah. I got to do something nice for David Britton, too. There's a laundry list of people who have been supporting me that will eventually get something from me. Tentacles. Yeah, I got you. I got you back, Jack. Miss Bolson, how are the the rim sales going? I have some truck rims and truck lights for sale that she has been graciously taking care of for me. Whew. Let me check the chat. See everybody. Yeah. Yes, you missed everything. I solved world hunger, Mr. Tucker. Coming out the back of a moabo? Out the back of a moabo? That'd be tricky. That'd be kind of tricky, sending it out the back of the moabo. I could probably do a moabo with a tentacle head. Maybe, but that would be a lot of. I could probably do it, not with this piece, but let me give it a try. Maybe on a smaller stock. Just drawing all that out to a tentacle point That would be brutal. Sure. Okay. That's all you're looking for? Not specifically a forged one single solid piece? Alright, yeah, I'll come up with something really neat for it, for one of them. Alright? Alright. And now I'm gonna refine the jaw and open it up a bit. That would be really rough. Well, you know what? What I can do, Alan, since you are a better welder than me, I could make you several tentacles to go, just small, like 3/8 size or something like that, and then give them to you, and then you can weld them onto the back or the bottom of the moabo to like give it a stand, like a tentacle, like screwed up tentacle thing. Or maybe like spider legs or something. That'd be neat. But my welding skills are, but yours are like Bob the Builder. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Except it's Alan the Welder. Can he weld it? Yes, it can. Did it stick? I don't know. Hit it with a hammer. Mine are terrible. Terrible welding. And I can't do enough shout outs in a day for the people who helped me out and all that stuff. I need to get that hotter. Miss Stella Blue with this wonderful cup. Miss Ginny helping me try and sell these, like a Medusa head. Miss Ginny trying to help me sell some items that I have. Mr. Brock Thomas and Lance Donna for hooking it up with some vaping equipment to help me quit smoking. I bet he would. Mr. Sam Gordon from Gordon Family Forge hooking it up with a cool camera and some goodies. I have the that's the disco ball. All sorts of fun stuff, and the metal supplies from everybody who sends me stuff. So thank you to everybody who supported me, and it continues to do so. And every time I get a package, it goes in my pile, and that helps me fuel the forge, literally. All right, give this sucker a try. It works nicely. Yeah, I'll try and give you a call later. But, yeah. Now I gotta mark this. And I tell you, Jeff Engler, if you're watching or if you watch this later, I made tongs to hold it so I could use a smaller piece of stock so it's not like brutal holding that long stock. How you doing, Mr. Frontier Forge? Where do I know you from? Sent you a link, sir. Yeah, that'll work. And I have some railroad plate too. Thank you, thank you. Don't want to mess up the eyes, but I gotta get me some. Ha! Go on that. Back in the fire, I'm going to shape the jaws a bit better. I'll tell you guys, one of these days what I need to do is a close-up video of my fire control so that if I'm doing it wrong, y'all can show me. Yes, drop for dramatic effect. Yes, she's going on actually in about an hour. In about an hour and 10 minutes, I will probably do something fun like open up hers when she goes live and, you know, start watching it live as I transfer everybody over. You know, like the power from me to her kind of pass the day. Be like, here's the Saturday, you guys can go over here. And then I'll be all by myself over here. So... This moabo is claimed by Mr. Alan Beasley of Curiosity Forge. And what I need to do is clean up the teeth of hair. Yep. Then I gotta put her in this and open up the mouth another hair. Oh, I'm already sweating through my band. What do we got? What do we got? All right, see you, Sam. All right, you go put that in the freezer and take care of it. All right. There's a little moabo. All right. Let me get that real clean, or I'm going to start to cut that and really clean it up a bit. You hold that up there so you guys can see it. What about zinc coating? I believe removing zinc, you can use vinegar and a soak, or a muriatic acid or a ferric chloride. But today, man, I am making several of these moabos. They end up looking like this. And yeah, in your thank you, Frontier. I call them moabos, mother of all bottle openers. Although they're not really the best at opening bottles, I don't think. But they look cool. This is the cool sounding name I came up with for them. And Mr. Frontier, don't forget, for all of those who have started watching and missed my intro and stuff, thank you for watching, of course. This is kind of the pre-show for Miss Penny's live show. She has reached 250 subscribers. She's over there at the new Penny Forge, getting ready, gearing up. Show her some, excuse me. Show her some support. Show her some love. Let her know that live isn't anything to be afraid of. You know. A lot of talk. What I miss? Yeah. And really excited to see a fellow YouTuber take that step. And also, another thing missed from early in the show, I had some t-shirts made, so I'm all sweaty now, but Island Metal Forge with the logo and Island Crew on the back. So, real fun stuff there. I got this and then two more. She is going to be a natural. Of course she's going to be nervous. You know, that's why I was trying to tell her, it's like, the camera's your friend. I should just stick with what I know. So remember a while back I made this? It actually, I will have to regrind and do a heat treat on that. It is buckling a little bit. I was, figured hot metal doesn't need to be, have a heat treatment. It does. Hanged arrowheads and finished the forging on a chipping hammer. Cool. That's all right. There's always the replay. Hello, Mr. Lee Poole. Not a problem. A lot of people are more of a Miss Penny fan than a Yamez fan, but me and Miss Penny, we're friends. Don't necessarily need to have to share our demographic. Not everybody who watches me watches her, and not everybody who watches her watches me. I don't expect everybody to like everything. That's ridiculous. But thank you for coming in and checking in. Looking forward to her show. I'm going to go back to my trusty hand chisel for the for the hot cut. Got to put a glove on for this. Ugh. All right. What did I miss? Not much, Mr. Coffee. I'm just still working on the moabo. Trying to hot cut it. I have the shaping of it done, and now I'm just trying to hot cut it out. I found out that I really kind of need to heat treat my hot cut, so that is going to be a definite, thing that I do. It started to buckle as I tried to use it, but not very happy about that. You know what I just wiped out? My touch mark. Yeah, I just wiped out my touch mark without even thinking. Silly Yamez. It's all right. I can put another one in. I have that ability. It'd be dumb to try that. A little bit. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to do something about a new headband or something. I'm sweating right through it. Flip it around. Ah, there we go. It's nice and hot. We should be able to cut through it really quickly now. Ow! What did I miss? Nobody left. I had like 25 people in here at one point. Yeah. I know some people are in and out, in and out, in and out. Alright. There you go. There's one moabo down in just about an hour. Minus cleanup and such on it. Do a little bit of decorations. Oh, Ting Ting popped in? Oh, how's it going there, Ting Ting? I'll just do a little bit of cleanup work on them. Not too much there. I like the eyebrows the way they are. What I like doing with all my stuff is really more of the artistic side of it. I mean, I really enjoy the artistic side of all of this. Yeah, my beard is weak, isn't it? Thank you, Miss Penny. But it's fun to run fingers through, but, you know, it's more just a goatee. Yeah. Get that hot, clean it up. Maybe hit the top of it with a rasp. Your beard ain't weak. Knock that burr off. Get it hot and there's not too much scale on them. Later on, I'll take them over and hit them up with the wire brush wheel that I have, and that's moabo. I got the next piece chunk for it all sitting up. Yes, sir, I am. How's it going, 64? Hold on. What's that? How's it going? Yep, that's the moabo right there. It's just kind of a small, squat forehead as opposed to the larger forehead that they usually have. I'll admit that was a little bit of an accident. When I was cutting the head off, or cutting the top off, one of the lines was a little too far forward, and it just ended up that way. But it gives each one has its own little individualities. So, all right. Hi, Miss Daigle. No, I shouldn't put a top hat on him. I'll forge a little top hat and then drill in a little magnet and boom, boom. All right, so that's one down for the moabos. I got a few of these. I want to make a bunch of these and bring them to quad state. In addition to bringing a whole bunch of, drill bits, rotors, fans. I got a whole box of these fan motors for old bath fans, where we would just replace the casing or something, and we keep the fans, and we've got a case of them. These make for great forge fans. So. Look forward, guys. I've got a 360 camera, which, oops, I guess the battery died on it. Let's hope it's saved. Rodanthe. Rodanthe is almost 2 hours south down the beach. John, you want some? I can bring you some. What's up, Adam? Right now I'm making another moabo. I just finished one. I'm starting up another one. In which area is that, Mr. Frontier? In the Rodanthe area? I'm much farther north than later, Aaron. Much farther north than Rodanthe. I'm the northeast corner of North Carolina. So I'm right by the coast, but I can practically spit into Virginia. Not literally, but I do a lot of work up in Virginia. Just one? I plan on bringing a whole bunch. You can pick the best one. And from what I understand, you can build like a box out of it and set it in it, and then it'll cycle through. All sorts of cool stuff like that. I don't have any of the casings for them. Let him get some heat on him. It's like I gotta jump in there to cool down. All right. It's like, hi everybody. All right, let's check my time. It was 1:15. That's about 45 more minutes. And I figure what I'll do is when Miss Penny goes live at 2, I will watch the first couple minutes live as she transfers over. Just kind of like having fun with that whole outro thing. See if I can throw a bit of comedy into it. Speaking of which, let me check my battery real quick. Bitch, you need to charge and stay charging. That jaw nice and set a bit. That's just for setting that, because what I'm using right now is tool steel. And to set down that jaw a bit kind of requires a little bit of bean. So I really just use it for that. My daily driver is actually this 2 1/4 pounder. But when making a moabo, when making one of these big things, it's a big, heavy-duty tool steel that I'm using. And, you know, for this, of course, I use a lot of strike tools, so I have, you know, kind of my 3-pounder driver sitting in hand. Plus, you know, although it's 4 pounds, it ain't too nasty for me. I can clean them up a bit if I need to. Start by doing a little bit of divots for the eyes. Back to the heat. Yes, it is mirrored right now. I'm using my front-facing camera. I'm right-handed. However, I have been known to switch it up every now and then. I'm not fully ambidextrous, but I use what's comfortable in the situation that I'm in. You know, and that goes with anything, even electrical. If it's more comfortable for me to hit something with my left hand, or do something with my left hand, I can and will. Ambidextrous, A-M-B-I-D-E-X-T-R-O-U-S-E-S, I believe. O-U-S. Ambidextrous. Oh, is this turning into a spelling bee? Y'all making sure I'm as smart as I say I am? Right? I don't know. I know the word. And I know what it means. You know what? I have the hold down, the hold fast. I may as well use it. Right, everybody? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. More heat. Fire that bad boy up. I was just trying to see if I can knock out 2 of them in 2 hours. Alright. Stick welding is fun. I'm still working on learning it, but I can't wait to meet you too, Ting Ting. Probably. You talking about this thing? Hey, it works. It freaking works for what I need to use it for. it does what I ask it to do, you know? Unlike my wife, it does what I ask it to do. Scratch that. It's nice and hot. Yep, it ain't stupid if it works. It really ain't. Right, before I get too far with the eyes, I do want to punch the, really get a good deep impact. With my touch marks. Good. Still kind of getting used to using the hang down or the hold down here and having an anvil. You know, still getting used to it. It's so cool. Now what was going on? Yeah. That is true. I need more water. Sorry. Needs to be hotter. Now, I'm aiming where I want the eyes to push, is what I'm doing. You give a little bit of randomness to them. They'll get much deeper after that. But you can get it kind of nice and hot so that it really goes mushrooms out or shapes out. A little bit of nose job for him. Bit of a jaw here. Put him back in the heat. See where my time is at. 1:30. We got about a half an hour. All right. I could imagine it does. You know, the arc there melting everything in its path. So what I got so far again, back to this point, you know, a little moabo, the teeth, and I'm going to open up the mouth a bit. Thank you. Good afternoon there, Mr. Jesse Hart, or Mrs. I'm not sure. It's a name. Well, there you go. Just opening that mouth a bit to kind of widen it up. Go. Take him off. Put it back here. I'm going to redefine the teeth a little bit. Yep. Brush his teeth real good. Brushy, brushy, brushy. Right? Now, we'll work on removing the head from the stock. That's the skull. Second one for the day. I just got to cut that off. How's the linesman hammer you're using work for you? Okay. Question here for me. I feel pretty good. Been thinking about getting one like that. Talking about this one. To me, a linesman hammer, you know, would be a pair of Klein's pliers, because they're built beefy enough to be used as a hammer for an electrician. That's a drilling hammer, as far as I know. The wooden handle. Oh, this one. That's working great. This is my daily driver. Flat top hairdo. I could try. The tough thing about that is I've already cut the jaw open. And after cutting, they usually do have a flat top look. Okay? Said John, you gotta go? You got a honey to-do list? I'll bet. Yeah. This right here is my daily driver. It's a Vaughn's, I believe 32 ounce, or it's 2.25 pounds, and I could swing this thing all damn day. This here is it's just a 4-pound cross peen that I picked up. It was the first one I bought, thinking this is what a blacksmith uses, haha. And you know, it still comes in handy. Then this I use for my struck tools. Quad State is a large blacksmithing convention or tailgate. It's demos, competitions. Also, it's just call it a festival for blacksmiths. And it is in Ohio this year. It is in Ohio and at SOFA. And what was the rest of the question? I believe SOFA has some information about it. I threw a link on my Facebook page to their Quad State page. As far as I know, there's not a group, or not a group, event made up for it yet by them, but they will likely soon be doing that. Just look up SOFA Quad State, and you'll get sent links to the sites for it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil. Everybody's been talking about it. Yeah. Yeah. And the weekend after that, I've got a gathering of the blacksmiths, which is a Virginia thing with Virginia Blacksmiths Guild and the Tidewater Blacksmiths Guild, which I'm a part of, the Tidewater Blacksmiths Guild. And I'll likely be doing helping set it up, maybe a couple, couple of demonstrations, maybe work the gate here, here and there. We're all taking turns so that we're not stuck in one spot. But just a real fun little day or two. There's my cut line. Much more even than the last time around. That back in, get it nice and hot. Oh, so you might show up there, Mr. Gordon. That would be awesome. All right, Mr. Steve, thank you for showing up. If I lose you, I lose you. Man, that'd be cool as shit to see you there, Sam. Shake your hand in person. Let's see if I can get this cut off before Penny goes live. She got about 18 minutes. 18 minutes, and then you go search. Go look for the new Penny Forge, and switch over to her show. I will be. Nice and hot. Yeah, there will be tailgate sales. I'm trying to make as many moabos as I can, as many of these skulls as I can to bring there. Also, I'll have fan motors and you're welcome, Frontier Forge. Hell yeah, man. Have a great day. I might have a tailgate actually in the back here. It'd be funny if I brought it and be like, tailgate sale? Tailgate for sale? No? Kind of spin them into a little top hat. There we go. All right. That is another moabo done. Go. Get him heated up and a bit of a clean. That's 2 moabos. I bet those things are massive. £1,000-pound anvil. Jeez. Get like 4 guys just standing around it, beating on it. That doesn't sound right. Hey again to everybody. I think I have one of those too. That's kind of like that. Crooked top. Here's more of a square top with little crowns. Yeah. They all come out a little bit different. Every single one comes out a little bit different. Way more crooked. All right. So I'll keep that in mind when I make the cut. Then what that would be cut it off to the side a bit and then work it out like that. Yeah, like Gumby or something, right? Yeah, I'm not quite done with it yet. I do have a fairly keen sense of spatial awareness on where things are. Kind of a knack for knowing, but that is a good point. Always remove your party tools when not in use. Alright, everybody's shouting at me. Alright. I'll make a corner up front higher than the other 3. Yeah, I could try. Yeah. Something like that. I could figure out different ways to make the head or to make the top. But here's this one. Alright. A little bit different than the other ones that I made. Or the other one that I made. There's that one. Yeah. Very squat head. Kind of like it's giving you the eyebrow. What, this one? This one's still red hot. I'm bringing all of these with me. Yep. I do not have an online store yet. If you're interested in purchasing anything that I make, or commissioning anything that I do make, like the bottle openers of my style, I do a lot of tentacle stuff. You can contact me. I also do roses. Contact me. We'll discuss any sort of pricing and shipping. Island or Facebook.com/islandmetal. Links in the description. Yeah, you're more than welcome to contact me and discuss with me about any sort of purchasing, anything you like that I make, and totally, yeah, you wouldn't believe the market and tentacle stuff that I have. You're more than welcome to contact me, and we can discuss different things, different options that I do: oyster knives, bottle openers, the moabos, chisels that I make. If you need chisels, I just last week, I haven't really done anything with it yet, but did a ram's head. I'm gonna make that into a bottle opener. And yeah, feel free to contact me at Island Metal Forge, and I can let you know. I do got to throw some hours on there. I keep getting messages in the middle of the night. Yeah, curiosity, that's for you. We'll set that off to the side. Yeah, that one's great for the tentacle idea you have. And I'll whip you up a few tentacle legs to go on it. And that's 5 made currently. And I've got 20 days to make as many more as I can. Yes, sir, that's a vape. That's just a cheap little vape pen that I picked up. And I got this here in the mail today. The Aspire Breeze 2. And yeah, you notice I haven't had a single cigarette. I had one cigarette early on in the system, or in the show. I have had for years now, I have had a 2-pack a day habit. Easily a 2-pack a day habit. It ain't even a health thing, Adam. It truly is not a health issue. A 2-day pack of habit equals over $200 a month. Okay? Well over $200 a month. I'm talking, almost $300 a month I was spending on cigarettes. The past 2 days, I started doing the vaping thing, I want to say 2 days ago. I went from 2-pack a day habit so far, 2-pack a day habit to, it took me 2 days to get through 1 pack. So literally, what's that, 25% less smoking? Which, for me, I love smoking. I love smoking. Okay? I will not argue the health benefits. I will not argue the social aspect of it. I love smoking. Love it. But the cost of it is way too great. 75% less smoking. Yes, thank you. The cost of it is way too great when you're trying to save up for things. So if I can cut back to either a pack a week, because just to have one every now and then is fine for me. The wire brush toothbrush offer. Make me a care package before Tuesday. I'm fantastic. Roy's in the house. How are you doing, Roy? I was just I remember I was in one of your live streams and I was discussing, making moabos, and you were like, what the heck is a moabo? I just made a couple of these. These are essentially moabos. There's a little thing that I call my skulls. Okay? They're typically a bottle opener. They're not fantastic at opening bottles, but they'll possibly steal your beer when you drink it or when you open it. Mr. Kenneth Hack with the who knows what he's just said. So, yeah, just making a bunch of different styles. I'll be bringing all these to Quad State. Quite a few of them have already been claimed. Roy, if you'd like one, I'm gonna literally be making as many of these as I can to bring one. Roy, since you are honestly a cool guy, I kind of want to gift you one if I can. I've watched a lot of your channel and learned a lot from you. And kind of want to shout out to Mr. Roy there. But thank you for stopping in. We're reaching the end of my reaching the end of my show here, and actually 3 minutes here. And if we could just remember that Miss Penny over at New Penny Forge is going live. Actually, any minute now, I can let you guys know. Yeah, 3-minute countdown. A cable Damascus moabo would be freaking fantastic. That would be really cool, Roy. That really would be. I've sold them at a range of 45 to 50. I had a guy offer me 70. I said no. Not that high. These ones are made out of tool steel. I'm sure I'll shake your hand at Quad State and sit around and shoot the shit with you, and we can discuss that then. But the big thing right now to look forward to is I gotta throw some. As much as I appreciate you coming in, Roy, and I really do, big fan, is when that little notification for New Penny Forge pops up, we're going to watch Miss Penny's first live show. She's reached 250 subscribers. She is a fantastic person, and throw her support, throw her love. I'm doing my little outro now while I wait for her. So it's like, remember everybody, hearts and health. Keep the fires lit, keep forging, experiment with things. Anything that you see on my show or any other YouTube channel is not meant to be taken, this is how you do it. It's meant to be, this is how I do it, experiment with it. So, just as long as you keep that forging spirit, forge on and go. I really want to pop up and watch her live while I'm live. So Miss Penny, you got about 60 seconds here, if she's right on the nose. But yes, I will be seeing you at Quad State, Roy. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing everybody over there at the Coffee Ranch and everything. Miss Penny, it's look what time that is. Look what time that is. What's going on up there, Mr. Jesse Hart? Chuck Fowler. I'd like to check that out. You know what? And yeah, I think with the cable Damascus that Mr. Sullivan is bringing up there to Quad State and letting us all try, I think I might make myself, or make a couple, or make at least one moabo out of cable Damascus. I think that would be pretty freaking sweet. It's not like these aren't tool steel as it is. I'm burning my ass sitting on hot steel. These are all made of, I think, 4140 or 5160, one of the two. It's an old axle that I found and started banging these out of. And she's not live yet. Oh my goodness, she's late. It's Countdown to Penny's show. Where you at, Miss Penny? We're waiting on a woman. And thank you all to the new subscribers today and the past couple of days. This entire week, I've gotten quite a few new subscribers. I myself am now up to 207, and my 250 subscriber show, I will be forging in a tutu. And Mr. Sam Gordon sent me a disco ball to go crazy with, and I will be having a fun day. Personally, I hope it's not at Quad State for the live show, but if it is, it is. Yeah. And I will be bringing the 208. Does it say 208 now? It's still telling me 207. This is 207. However, Penny, where you at? You're making me ramble on. Ramble on. I'm gonna shake, sing my song. But, yeah. A lot of... I'm glad to see, rambling... Waiting on, Miss Penny here. This is... I do funny little outro thing here, so it's like, 20 people here that are gonna jump immediately. She's probably nervous. She's probably just shaking right now. Oh, Penny, you don't worry. We'll be nice. Everybody, you be nice to Miss Penny. When you go on, don't throw a whole bunch of stuff at her. Chat a little bit slow. Let her get used to it. Don't say your camera's crooked or anything like that. Don't yell at her. Let her have a blast and let her have a fun time. What I don't get about that song is, in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair. What kind of girl is hanging out in Mordor? Mordor. An orcish chick. Right? Yeah, I'm losing people with my big old face right up in the camera. Alright, sitting on the anvil, burning me ass. Penny, where you at? I told you to practice. And yep, we're all waiting. Just this is like the gathering. The floodgates will open. I'll announce live when she's live. And this is probably like the most anticipated opening since like the Star Wars Episode 1. And she's live? I don't see her yet. There she is. Everybody, she's live. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Hello. Wait. I was chatting in mine. Bye, everybody. Go over to Miss Penny's show. Bye, everybody.